5 blues in the middle. Alright, almost stuck in the middle. Gotta kill the reds, but the NPCs got them.
Hey, what's up guys, Stay Composed here, or Waffles. I'm going to be bringing you guys a PvP build with sword and board. It may seem odd that I'm using sword and board, but it's actually a very powerful build and it hits very hard. So we're going to have 19k resistance, which is pretty tanky, 2.7 stamina recovery, 28 stamina, 19k health. So the reason we have so much stamina recovery is because we're going to be animation canceling and blocking a lot. And every time you block or animation cancel, it's going to be resetting your stamina recovery tick. So you got 3 pieces of endurance with all weapon damage enchants. It's gonna let us hit harder. And you got 5 pieces of shield breaker. The traits don't really matter, but you're gonna want at least your chest and legs infused, and probably your other pieces being divines. So we also have 1 piece Malakina, which is also gonna allow us to hit harder. 3 pieces of Night Silence, gonna give us that bonus of 945 maximum stamina and extra stamina recovery, which is very good for this build. So for our two-hander, it doesn't really matter what you're using for your two-hander. I'm using endurance. It doesn't really matter because we're not going to be playing from our two-hander very much. We're just going to be using it to heal and buff up. So our other 2 pieces of Night Silence are our sword and our shield. I have defending on my sword just because I like being a little bit more tanky, but another good option would be sharpened. So our surprise attacks are probably going to be hitting, or our surprise attacks are doing 8.1k damage. The reason, that might not seem high to you, but the reason this build does so much damage is because we're animation canceling with a light attack, surprise attack, and a shield bash. That does a lot of damage during that animation cancel. Alright, so let's move on to our skills. For our first bar, we have Dark Cloak, Vigor, Invasion, Surprise Attack, Reverberating Bash, Flawless Dawnbreaker, which you could switch out for Soul Harvest. I just like having Flawless Dawnbreaker for the extra weapon damage and those occasional vampires. So Invasion, it's our gap closer and actually a good stun. Reverberating Bash is also a good stun, which also puts minor maim on your target, reducing their healing by 10%, which is actually very good. So for our back row, we have Rally, Siphoning Attacks, Double Take to give us that speed bonus because we're not using bow. We're also using Caltrops, Executioner, and Werewolf. Werewolf is actually kind of OP now in my opinion. It comes in handy every once in a while, and it's actually very fun to use. So that's why I use it. So the reason why we're using Caltrops and Siphoning Attacks is because when you throw Caltrops on your target, the damage over time is going to proc Siphoning Attacks a lot, which is going to make it very easy for us to manage our resources. So now, I'm going to leave you guys with my champion points, so thank you guys for watching. Oh yeah, and one more thing, you can actually increase the damage of your surprise attack by switching out Relentless Focus for your Executioner. This will probably get you about an 8.7 surprise attack. Yeah, 8.7. So, alright, so I hope you guys, or those of you who try this build, enjoy using it, and see you guys later.